I'm gonna do a street. This is called Rua do Passadic, and it basically goes down that way, and then I don't know exactly where it's all gonna go, but we're basically in this just kind of give you some description of where we are, but we're on the Macau side. We're not too far from way down that way. It's about 1 kilometer. You'd see Sao Paulo ruins, and then about 1 kilometer this way you would have the border with Zhuhai, and then there's a Mongha, there's a hill right up at the top as well. We're going to be exploring this street a little bit more, and it's called Passadic Street. So let's do it. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. So Passadic Street. Maybe you saw me do another street just recently called Travessa do Gafanhoto. So it's not too far from that one. But what we're going to be doing is going down these little alleys and just kind of seeing what's all down here. And I have been here before, so there's definitely a lot of nice artwork. And now you can see the street better. Passadic. And we're basically gonna go check out this artwork, and I think the street kind of meanders a little bit and goes to another main street, so we're gonna also follow that as well. It's kind of a new building, and then this whole area has a ton of, well, there's like these interesting buildings that are built up on top, and then there's all these little alleys that are kind of mixed into everything. So you'll see those as well, including some of the artwork. The artwork is amazing in this area. I think this one is Rotten Rock, which looks like a Japanese restaurant or maybe a izakaya bar. Looks like it. Okay. Oh, it's still our same street. So actually I've been here before and I filmed it before, and it's kind of interesting because I do kind of remember that the street does wrap around like that and it goes in, and then up here people could it's a little bit like a izakaya. I think you can drink and eat Japanese food. Oh, you know what just happened recently? The Japanese places, some of them have been closing temporarily because of the situation with Japan. So because of Japan's situation, they've been my apologies, for some reason the settings. So yeah, this a lot of the Japanese places right now, there's a nuclear reactor in Japan that I guess is there's some kind of political issue that's quite affecting the Japanese restaurants in Macau. And I guess the main way it's affecting them is that a lot of them have temporarily closed, and I think it's because maybe the panic or the fear or the information or something to do with the Japanese restaurants and the quality of the food at the moment because of this situation. So so I think that might be, because I've never walked by here and seen it closed, unless it doesn't open until evening, which is possible as well. Okay, so anyways, Passadic comes down in here. We're gonna walk through it, and then yeah, this comes out to we'll see if it's still there, but there's a tattoo shop. There's Kokomo Coffee, and I do remember let's see. So this will come up to a dead end, actually. We'll see what this is all about in a moment too. So that's one of our streets right there, Passadic. Then let's just kind of go to where the ending is at. And then, for some reason, I don't recall this before. for some reason there's a dead end right there with plants. So, okay. So we're gonna say goodbye to Passadic, which is right there. And then we're just gonna come on out because this area is kind of confusing a little bit because some of the streets, the names will keep coming up. So now we have Estera and Caracol. You have more down that way. And I'm gonna come up this way. Okay, this is actually Estera again. But it's a little bit confusing because they could actually be something else. Check out those buildings up there. And now we have a little street called Buzio, which is kind of interesting. So you kind of have a little labyrinth of stuff. Here's a Miaterra design company. Novaterra, New Earth. So it's kind of interesting little space. Let's come back this way. And then what we're gonna do next is we're just gonna come out to the main street. Beco dos Parceiros. That's kind of similar to what our street was, but different. So basically our street kind of was in these little alleys, right? Then we're gonna come back out and come back to Main Street. So we're just gonna come around this way. I'm gonna end this in a moment, but I'm just gonna put a little context and stuff. Here's some kind of pastel Portuguese influence. I think they call them Macau houses. This is Mother Teresa Street, Rua de Madre Teresina. You can look all the way down that. And then we have a temple over on this side. And then Mongha. This is kind of a main street. Then up there is Mongha, which is a hilltop. It's got some really good views, and then a temple right there. Then you have these, I think you'd call these Macanese houses. I've always assumed that these are what they refer to when they say Macanese houses. There's supposed to be a bunch of these, because before this was not urban density, it was out in the countryside a little bit. And I think that they build these kind of big Macanese houses like this in the past. But anyways, we were on a different street off of our target street, but our target street was deep into these little alleys, just behind these apartment buildings right there and on that street. So we were kind of in that vicinity. All right, so hope you enjoyed it. Hey, checking out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Yeah.